I think we all heard this when we try to push people to be better, right? Everybody's not there yet. Some people are still struggling with some things. We all heard this, right? I'm still struggling with some things. Granted. But are you really struggling? Or are you just being disobedient? Hear me out. Here's what I wrote. Struggle versus disobedience. Grace is a gift we all desperately need because we each face our own battles, some visible, some hidden. But there's an important distinction between wrestling with temptation and clinging to our old ways, and outright resisting the purpose God has placed on our lives. Some of us feel his gentle nudges, hear his quiet callings, and yet choose to ignore them. Not out of weakness, but because staying in their comfort zone feels a lot easier than stepping into the unknown. That's not struggle, that's disobedience. Struggle is when we hear God's voice, feel his pull, and want to change and surrender, but our old habits and fears make it hard to fully let go. Disobedience, on the other hand, is seeing the change God is inviting us into and still refusing to trust and follow him. But here's the beautiful truth. Even in our resistance, his grace remains. He doesn't give up on us. The very fact that we feel conviction is proof he is still speaking. So if you're struggling today, give yourself grace. He's patient. But if you've been ignoring his call out of comfort, just remember, stagnancy steals the growth he has for you. Surrender isn't about perfection, but about saying yes to his demands. So before you start running to people aid, saying, oh, they're struggling with things, ask yourself, are they really struggling or are they just being disobedient? Because we see struggle is when a person really, really wants to, but they can't because old temptation and old habits are going against them. And then disobedience is when a person knows that they're supposed to change, but they decide not to because they're comfortable with where they are. So ask yourself, use your discernment. Love y'all. Have a blessed one.